Disabled adult child benefits provide a higher income for individuals who become disabled between the ages of 18 and 22 by allowing them to collect disability benefits based on their parents' work record.
Hey special family, welcome back to another fair use reaction video. I just uncovered something, couldn't keep it to myself, had to share it with you. There is something called disabled adult child benefit. Certain adults can receive disability benefits from their parents' work record. Let that sink in. And that's what the Social Security office calls disabled adult disability benefit. I had never heard of it, didn't know what it is, and now that I know what it is, we're both gonna go down that rabbit hole. So let's take a look at a couple of videos of what this is, because you might be able to use it, and maybe you know somebody that can use it. Let's take a look.
Did you know that you can get Social Security disability benefits based on your parents' work record? It's called Disabled Adult Child Benefits, or DAC, and here's how it works. You must be at least 18 years old, be unmarried, and have a disability before you turn 22 to qualify. And your parents must be receiving Social Security disability or Social Security retirement or be deceased. If you qualify, you can receive a check each month based on what your parent or your parents earned in their work record. Now, this amount is often more than you would receive on your own if you applied for SSI. But be very careful about this. These benefits can stop if you get married unless you marry someone who's also receiving DAC or SSDI. And if you start working and earning over substantial gainful activity, or SGA, which is $1,620 a month for 2025, that will also stop these DAC benefits. One more thing to know about DAC benefits is that once you've received them for 24 months, you qualify for Medicare even if you're still in your 20s. So if your disability started before age 22 and your parent worked, then you may qualify for benefits that you did not even know that you were entitled to.
So it's called the DAC benefit, and it's provided by Social Security, and it could give your child more income than what Social Security gives. I think that is brilliant. That's amazing. But let's go dig some more, because we need to know what it is. We have parents out there that could use it. Let's go.
So I am a DAC, a disabled adult child. So I have been disabled since birth. So because of that, I am on standard Social Security, not SSD or SSI, just standard Social Security. I'm on my father's Social Security. And if I get married, I will lose all benefits, and I will lose any rights to benefits in the future, including if my husband were to die. So, or we were to divorce. Either way, I would not get my benefits back. So that's why I can't get married, because the law says I can't, and it sucks. I'm getting better at dealing with it now. I still when I watch stupid, excuse me, excuse me, that was my disability coming out. My lungs are garbage. That's part of my disability. When I watch stupid shows like Love is Blind and whatever, and these people just get married, like, woo, let's just get married, it bothers me. And when I see other people getting to pick out dresses and stuff like that, that bothers me. Even though I don't want a standard wedding, I wouldn't want a traditional wedding, I still would want I would like the experience of trying on wedding dresses and feeling pretty. Like, that would be nice. And I would like someone to do my makeup for some reason. And I don't know, there's like certain cherry-picked experiences out of that I would like to do, but it's not in the cards unless they pass the, there's a marriage equality bill, but it'll never pass. because no one cares about the disabled. That's just how it is.
Another subscriber question. The couple has a disabled daughter with Down syndrome and is receiving SSDI off of the father's record. And now the mother will go in to file for benefits on her own record too. And she wants to find out what happens with the child. Well, basically what they'll do is it's kind of a dual entitlement. They will look at the record with the most money and always attempt to try to get the most money for the child. So if the father has the most money, then essentially it'll stay on there. But just tell the Social Security Administration, the employee, when you file for retirement benefits on your own record, that you have a child that became disabled before the age of 22, and they will do the comparison.
What's going to happen with the disabled adult child DAC benefit when Social Security runs out? Let's talk about it. Last week, we talked about how Social Security will be affected, and we teased the idea of the DAC benefit. The disabled adult child benefit is a child benefit based off of a parent's Social Security, but the DAC benefit is technically SSDI. And in the video, we talked about how there's two different trust funds. The old age and survivors benefit, which is the typical retirement Social Security, and the disability trust fund. The regular Social Security trust fund's in trouble. The disability trust fund is just fine. So where does that leave the DAC benefit? Is it in trouble or is it just fine? It's not good news. While yes, the disabled adult child benefit is technically an SSDI benefit, it is not paid from a disability fund. And that is because it is a survivor benefit based on a parent's Social Security. And because that fund is the one in jeopardy, that therefore means the DAC benefit is in jeopardy. So when I'm planning and I'm projecting to determine how much we need to leave behind for our disabled loved ones when we pass, the first thing we do is we look at their guaranteed sources of income from Social Security. And I take what is supposed to be 75% of their parent's Social Security, and I cut that by 23% because that's the current reduction unless something changes. There's your answer. So what does that actually mean? It just means that there's more dependence on a special needs trust being funded sufficiently to cover what won't be there from Social Security. Take advantage of as many public benefits as we can while never becoming dependent on them. That's my moniker.
Did you know that Social Security disability benefits come with additional benefits called auxiliary benefits for dependent children? If you are receiving Social Security disability and you have a child who is under the age of 18 or who is 19 or under while still in high school, they may be able to receive extra money when you are unable to work. The way that it works is usually there's what's called a family max, where the amount of money that your children receive is capped at 150% of what you receive. So for example, if you are awarded $1,000 in Social Security disability benefits, there's an extra up to $500 that can go to your children. If you have 2 kids, each child would receive $250 per month in that example. So yes, if you become disabled, there is additional money that your children may be entitled to receive.
Okay, so you've seen what it takes to qualify. So please get your child a diagnosis as soon as possible. Don't be ashamed, because that diagnosis can make your child eligible for a whole fleet of things that can help everyone in the situation. So if you haven't heard about this yet, here it is. And if you at a point where you can apply for it, please go and let your child take advantage of this DAC or DAC, whatever they call it. All right, if you have anything to add to this video, do so in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.